Alright, what's good? What's good? What's good? YouTube, city guys in the building, ain't shit. Today this tutorial is gonna be about um the best way you can create good piano chord progressions when making dancehall beats. So I'm gonna show you a simple method that I use to create my piano chord progressions. If you do not know how to like just create piano chord progressions like out of the blue or even using the scale, if not understanding the scale, I'm gonna show you a simple technique that you can use that actually helps with creating chord progressions for dancehall. So we're gonna get into this tutorial. As you can see right here, I don't have anything on it as yet. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up my scale and I'm gonna have it on D sharp right here, D sharp major, because I just pulled up the major scale. So I just put it on D sharp. Um, for a guy like me that does not really know much about music theory, this type of this kind of way this kind of helps out a lot for me. You know, as you can as you can see so far, my beats are crazy dope, and this is the type of method I use when I pull up my scales like this. Nothing is wrong with pulling up scales like this if you do not know how to play pianos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So also sound selection is always good. You know what I'm saying? It's always good. You know what I'm saying? So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up one of my favorite pluck sounds that I always use from a stock plugin called Harmless. It's a really good pluck. You know what I'm saying? It's a really good pluck, so it really helps out. So I'm gonna cut the mix down, reset that down to like 50%. Cut the time in right here for the delay too. You know what I'm saying? This went down to like 300 delay time 300 as you can see up here whenever I click on it. All right, so I'm gonna go here now and lay out a pluck progression, and let's see what I come up with. I'm just doing this from scratch out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? It's a technique that I use that, you know what I'm saying, it really helps out. So let's see what we can come up with right here. Let me cut the sound down a little bit. This is just a tutorial. It's not really a full beat tutorial. It's just how to like using different sounds to create a certain progression that you need, and then switching out that sound with something else. You know. Might just take this delay off for a little bit. All right, that sound good so far. That sound good. That sound good. That's kind of a dark vibe. Didn't really You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get this off. Didn't really think that I would get that type of vibe, but then. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see what it sounds like after that. Like that. Alright, here goes. Alright, so this is thing that you can always try also with the pluck chord progressions. You can just do an inversion technique with the bottom notes and just take it to the top. Then I just mess around and change the key note. And then I'm gonna pull up my piano from Nexus. Like that's one of the easiest ways that you can, create dope chord progressions because the plucks like you can mess around with the pluck in ways that you cannot really do with the piano and get the sound that you're looking for. But when you use the pluck, you'll actually get the sound that you're actually looking for. And then just do the same with the piano. Then you realize like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to use different sounds at times to get the sound that you want, and then replace that sound with a different sound. Understand what I'm saying? So now that I have it like this, I'm gonna get rid of these right here, and then I'll press Control L, fill my notes out, just like that. Hold on, let me lower these right here. You still can mess around with your keynotes until you get a certain sound or vibe that you're looking for. Now I might just use the A for this one. This doesn't sound sharp enough. Let me hear what D sounds like. Might just put it at A, I guess. change the keynote again and then see what I come up with. Alright, that doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound too bad. So like you can try these type of techniques to like, you know what I'm saying? As I said, it's not really like a full beat tutorial, but you can try these type of techniques and like you can just get your sounds together like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just do that and just add your piano to it through the inversion technique, as you've seen, where I've been messing around with notes. Like that's a part of being creative. Like this thing is not really something that you're just gonna sit and just like bam, everything gonna pop up like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of the ways that you can, you know what I'm saying, enhance your creativity. Like you can just try this and it'll really help you out. You know what I'm saying? And even if I add another sound to it, I could just go to zero, right, and get me one of them nice dark spooky sound. You know what I'm saying? And just add it to it, give it a little more spice, cause you know it kind of have that dark vibe. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? You can keep messing around until you get the vibe that you're looking for, and then like that's just it. You're good. Alright, I don't think this type of sound is going well with it. Maybe an ARP would probably do. Alright, I'm gonna try an ARP and then you know what I'm saying it's good to you know what I'm saying mess around with sounds and as I said before in plenty of my tutorials, like sound selection is key. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta find that good sound and just work with it. So this is an ARP that I got out of it that I've expanded. So let's hear how this type of ARP sounds. Hold on, let me. Hmm, it's not really giving me that type of vibe. So I'm gonna choose something else. Or maybe I have my notes spread out. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the ways that you can, you know what I'm saying, build your creativity. Like that's one of the ways where you can use one sound to get a certain type of feel or chord progression that you need, and then you can, I'm saying, add that other sound, and you know what I'm saying, mess around with it. Just as you've seen where I use the pluck to catch a certain chord progression, then I use Nexus with the piano and stuff like that. So I'm gonna clear this off and I'm gonna try something again before I end this tutorial. So I'm gonna try something else and then I'll see what I come up with next. So let's see. I might just go with a simple chord progression just for example. And then you can highlight the middle notes that you have right here. Do the inversion technique. Drop it down a little bit. So as you can see, you see the reason why I did the inversion technique on the pluck notes before. It helps when you layer the piano along with it, so it will be already inverted, so you wouldn't have to really do any inversion for the piano. So lower these, cut the velocity, and then see how it sounds. And then I'm gonna add that arp. Then I'm gonna add that arp to it. Then let's see how that sounds. Oh, hold up, let me bring that velocity back up for the arp. while having everything like that, you can, you know what I'm saying, I can just be like this right here and just, you know what I'm saying, mess around with notes. You know what I'm saying? So you can mess around with your sounds like that and like keep trying this type of technique and then you'll see the improvement on creating your chord progression in ways like this. And actually just don't forget to try out using the scales as I've said it out in the beginning, like your different scale. Like sometimes our creativity just like be lacking because all we try is the major scale and minor scale. Sometimes it's good to try minor harmonic. I made beats in minor harmonic that I didn't expect to get that sign, that type of sound. You could try the Phrygian scale, you know what I'm saying, Lydian scale. Like those are one of the best scales that you can use. Mostly, I'll be using these scales when I'll be on some hip hop type of vibe. You can, what's that? That's the enigmatic type of scale. You can use that. It's kind of the enigmatic, whatever that shit might be. The enigmatic scale is kind of similar to the major scale, so you can always use the scale, the Arabic scale. Like just mess around with different scales and see what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like who knows? You may probably get something unique. So a lot of people don't really be trying out these scales and they be struggling to make beats. Like yo, use one of these scales as reference and be creative. You know what I'm saying? Get them sounds together. So that's just it for this tutorial. I hope y'all like this video. Hope it's, you know what I'm saying, helpful for y'all. So, you know what I'm saying, just do the right thing. Do what you gotta do, man. Hit that like button, subscribe. You know how we do. Share this with your friends. So, you know what I'm saying, that can hit me up. You know what I'm saying, send your beats to my email. Hit me up on IG. Like if you want me to do like a review on your beats or whatever, like just hit me up, then send it to my email, and I'll do a full tutorial on it on YouTube, shout you out, explain where you go wrong, where you make mistakes, or you know what I'm saying, what you the do's and the don'ts and stuff like that. But you know how it is. So, peace out, homes.